to my channel, Kimbaskrafts. My name is Kim, and if this is your first time stopping in and clicking on one of my videos, I hope you enjoy this video and you like what you hear and see, and maybe you'll click on that subscribe button and stick around and check out some more of my videos. If you're returning, as always, welcome back, guys. Love you, and I appreciate all your support. And yeah, we are here to do a whip and chat. If you have never watched a whip and chat before, it's basically me working on one of my whips, my work in progresses, and just talking, updating you guys on my life and the goings on, whether it's a lot or a little, I don't know. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little. And yeah, sharing some of my things with you. So today we are working on my most recent started canvas. This is by a company that is no longer with us. And honestly, working on this, I'm just like heartbroken. I've been looking for like de-stashes of this company, Craftibly. They had some really cool diamond paintings, and they always added special drills. So just to show you, like, look at these big yellow drills in the flowers. Look at that. And then just a ton of sparklers came in this kit. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ABs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rhinestones, and then the two large, two different sized large drills for in the middle of the flowers. So it is just coming out so gorgeous. And those came with the kit, no extra cost or anything like that. It just came with the kit. And yeah, and look at these round drills. You know, you're not seeing anything underneath. They fit right up against and snug to each other. Perfect. I just love these round drills. They're round drills. I mean, they're maybe my favorite round drills. I don't know. I could just be feeling that way right now because I'm working on it and they're so perfect. I don't know. But yeah, it makes me sad working on this. Anyway, that being said, if you have this in your stash, be grateful because it's a goodie, and you know, you don't have to bling anything up, do anything extra. It is perfect just the way it is. So it is called Bluebird's Home Sweet Home, and it's by the artist Cynthia Fernetti. Love this one. Okay. That is the kit I'm working on, and then I kitted it up in this binder style kit up. So these go in here like so, 4 on each side, and these containers, they open up. There's a button that you push in, and then you pop open whichever one you want to work on. Once you let go, the other ones can't open, and then when you're done, you just snap it shut, and then they can't open. That being said, if you drop them, they can pop open. I've dropped one time. Luckily, only one of them opened, and you know, the drills in that one spilled out, but it could have been a catastrophe where all 8 of them open and, you know, they got mixed up. I just got lucky. Haven't dropped one since, knock on wood. I don't even think this is real wood. Is anything real wood anymore? I don't know. But yeah, I haven't had any issues since that one time. And I really enjoy these containers. They hold quite a bit. They're on Amazon, and I will put a link in the description below for them. I'm using an Amazon pen. I'll try to find a link to this, but the last few times that I've tried to find this link, it's no longer available. But this is such a cute pen. It looks like a hand-turned pen, doesn't it? with a different design on it. I love this pen. Yeah. So I have my metal tips in here. And yeah, we're going to do something extra. I got my order from Joy's, oh geez. Let me get the card. From Joy's Diamond Painting and More. Joy's Happy Hobbies. I'm sorry, the shadow you're seeing is the actual phone camera. So I'll link her stuff below as well. I want to show you guys this putty. So I was gifted this by my friend and sub, Danielle. And I love it. I love it. I have converted over to using strictly this putty in my multi-placer. I'm not going to be using Gorilla Putty anymore unless I, for some reason, do not have access to this putty. So I went ahead and I ordered a bunch of it. And Joy reached out to me and she said, you know, she thanked me for, you know, mentioning her on my channel, and said that quite a few of you have ordered from her. And I'm going to show you why this putty is special. So Craftibly, as awesome as they are, like I did the Santa canvas. I don't know if you guys remember my Santa canvas. Absolutely love that canvas. And there was a lot of, it was the one where Santa had his hands like this and his bag of toys were below him, and then he had the Christmas magic coming out from his hands. Well, of course, with the Christmas magic, there was a ton of ABs in that, and I cannot express to you, I remember doing that canvas and just wanting to pull my hair out because I was not used to using ABs, and they can be quite difficult to place. So if you're new to diamond painting and you're working with these special drills, the ABs, the ones with the special coating, you're going to find that they can be quite tricky to place and frustrating at times. And I just remember feeling like, oh my God, I'm not going to get through this canvas because I was just losing my mind trying to place these AB drills. Either the wax is so sticky that it pulls the coating off, or it won't leave the wax or putty, it sticks to it, and then when you try to pull it off, it's stuck to the top of the drill, or it just, they're a pain in the arse. We all know that. But they make for such great results that we put up with it, and we just try to grin and bear it and figure out a better way to place them. So some people will actually buy like those pretty placers, which are like wax crayons and different things like that. Well, I'm sorry, but that is not my style either, because you have to single place. And I am a multi-placer any chance I get. So I'm even a multi-placer when I'm placing single drills. I'll use my multi-placer to place single drills. So for me, that's very difficult. Like it's really annoying if I have to sit there and single place. For me, I understand there's plenty of people that love to single place. I used to single place, but you know, now I'm not into that. I love to multi-place. So this putty is amazing. Okay. Now she offers free shipping. I believe it's if you spend $12 or more. I'm not sure. And I just want to show you guys, like, so here's all the things that I got. I got 10 scents, 10 different smells or scents, not, you know, not pennies, 10 different scents. right? And they're $3 a piece if you do the half. So this is a half. So, you know, it's double this for a whole, right? So the espresso is the one that I was gifted. And you can see it was $30 for all 10 of them, no shipping, okay? I think that's a fantastic deal. And the reason why I got halves is just because they are scented. And I just want to make sure I like the scent. And if I do, then, you know, the wholes are $6. So I think that the cost is super reasonable. Here is, again, a copy of the card. Joy's Putty, keeping it simple, tested and approved for ABs. So that's the whole thing. The reason why this putty is so special is because it perfectly lays down ABs. There is no more 2 pens, switching back and forth, none of that crap, okay? I can't tell you enough how much that has changed the game for me. And I'm going to show you on this canvas. I mean, what better canvas than 9 ABs and 6, am I lying? Do I have to count this again? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 ABs and 2, 4, 5 rhinestones. So this card was in this bag. I'm sorry. Let me show you what came with my... Oh, look how cute. This is a sticker. It smells good too. That's cute. You can stick that on something. Oh, a little nail file. Maybe she knows that I like to. This is cute. I'm going to put this in my work bag. I'm always like, oh, I need a file. A couple pieces of candy. And then a free gift. Ooh. Joy's concoction. Let's see. Ooh. What is this smell? I've smelt this before. It smells like a Yankee candle. I wish you guys could help me out. I've burnt this candle before. I know I have. I don't know what her formula is, but Joy, thank you. Okay, so that was my, thank you for that gift. Now, let me show you the flavors I got. The flavors, like, I do want to eat these. So I got half a coconut. I got more espresso. Sugar cookie. Pear. Pear always smells good. Apple pie. You guys ever watch that movie, Michael, where John Travolta's the angel? My favorite scene is when they talk about pie, and he's like, how can anybody not like pie? And they stop at that restaurant for pie. Yeah, it's literally the only scene I remember because it was all about pie. And I'm like, yes. Cherry Blossom Peony. Vanilla. Good old classic. Plumeria. I feel like I love this scent, but we'll have to see. Coffee cake, because I'm a coffee fiend. And strawberry cookie, because cookies are life. Okay, do you mind if I smell all these? Is that going to be rude? I don't know. I probably shouldn't do that. I got to pick one, though. I got to pick one, too. Strawberry. You know what it smells like? What are those Laffy Taffy? Strawberry Laffy Taffy. That's what this one smells like. I'm drinking coffee, so maybe coffee cake's going to be the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. So do you think it's going to have a hint of cinnamon? I don't know. That's the coffee cake. Smells good. Smells good. I don't know if that's going to be the winner today. Oh, I'm very curious about the Plumeria. Ooh, I would get unscented with this. Ooh, look at the speckles. I don't know if you can see. There's like little, oh yeah. Yeah, I do like plumeria. This is a heavy scent. So the coffee cake was very mild. Very mild. Plumeria. So if you're sensitive to scents, plumeria might not be the one for you. Coffee cake certainly could work if you like coffee cake. This is vanilla, and this is, you know, vanilla always is a mild scent. It smells very much like vanilla, but it's a nice mild scent. Cherry blossom. I'm gonna guess that all the flower ones probably smell a little more. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. You know what this kind of smells like? That Japanese cherry blossom. Yeah, that's very nice. Ooh, okay, we're on the pie. Has anybody seen that movie? That's such an old movie. We were talking about old movies at work. Oh, and this might be the winner. I might have to do this one. Apple pie. We're gonna put him aside. But it almost smells like pear. Oh yeah, sugar cookie. I forgot about sugar cookie. So the reason why I'm saying this, I have the espresso in here. I'm gonna rip it out, and I'm gonna show you. Pear is delightful. Let me see. Sugar cookie. I guess I like fruity scents. Fruity smell. Sugar cookie. This almost smells like Play-Doh. But I was thinking to myself, what does sugar cookie smell like? I mean, have you ever opened up a box of sugar cookie and be like, yeah, no, not really, right? Espresso, we know what that smells like. And I love me some coconut. I love coconut coffee. I love coconut crusted almonds. I love coconut cream pie. You know what? What pie did Michael order? Oh, that smells good. The coconut smells good. But we're going to go with, we're going to do the apple pie since we've been talking about this movie and pie. So we're going to do the apple pie. Now, I'm going to show you, before we do the pen, let me just mark off my row. So yeah, I am killing this canvas here. This has been working out very easy and quick for me. I guess, you know, the calming canvas designs that I just finished was very confetti heavy. Oh, and the tray that I'll be using is the Bella Essential Tray. I tend to use that for everything anymore. I just love that tray. I'm going to order more because they come in different colors. And I'm going to order more. And there's a bigger one too. I'm going to order a couple of the big ones. And if you're going to the retreat, I believe Bella Art Diamonds will bring stuff to you. But I don't know. I might just pay the... I don't know. Depends on what the shipping is. I might just have to buckle down and pay for it because I want my things. I'm so what's it called? Impatient. I'm going to measure this. I just want to make sure that, okay. Right, so from here to the first line, okay, so we're going to go down one. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to go all the way across. So just 2 more rows for this canvas. And yeah, I think because of the heavy confetti squares that I was working on and currently am still working on my large project, this is just like, I'm just flying through this and just really having a lot of fun doing it. So I think this will be my first square here. I just pick something. I just use this green line here to section it off like so. And then get my ceramic pen cutter and just cut along the washi tape. You don't have to put a lot of pressure. Although Craftibly's cover sheet is a nice thick one. They really had really nice products. Okay, and then just gonna crease that like that, and that's it. Now we're ready to diamond paint. And see how sticky that is? Let's get my paper away from there because we don't want to ruin it. And then I took these out of the binder because yeah, I don't need it in the binder. Makes sense, right? All right, gonna move this over. And I'm gonna zoom in when I actually start the diamond painting part of it. I clip my canvas down. Okay, so here's my pen. We have a glue dot in the tip, the single tip. So I'm gonna go ahead, oh, let me turn this off so you guys can really see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this out. This is the Joy's putty I had in here. And honestly, there was still more life to this putty, but that's okay. I'm sacrificing it for you guys. This is the perfect kit to demonstrate why her putty is special. Perfect kit to do that with. So if you do like what you see, and listen, I'm not an affiliate. I don't, or an affiliate or anything like that. I am not. Joy had reached out to me just to thank me. This is strictly because I do enjoy this product and I want to share it with you guys. I mean, listen, this could be helping me. It could be hurting me. She's going to stay in business, but I might have to wait longer for my putty. So, but, you know, I like to share all my findings, and you guys are always gracious with me, leaving in the comments plenty of amazing things, ideas and tips. I wonder if that'll help with shadowing. I don't know. I just want to make sure you guys see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to get our apple pie. I'm going to cover this real quick because I don't want to make mess anything up on that. All right, get my apple pie. And you're just going to stab it. Just going to stab it. And pull it up. And you can either clean that off, and I think I'm going to because or you can push it in if you feel like, you know, the well isn't completely full, but I have somewhat of a rounded end on it, you can see. So the well is pretty full. All right. Let's turn this baby back on. I got to turn it up for me. Let's open this back up. Okay, we're going to start with an AB, guys. So right out of the package, we're going to start with an AB. I don't know which ones are ABs. Let's see. Is S an AB? S is an AB. Good. So S is an AB. Here's my tray. Okay, just so you can see. I don't know, is the brightness on my camera down? Okay, so you can see it's an AB. You see it's AB 3607, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and place some S down. There we go. See how easy it is with the Joy's Putty? Boom. Isn't that awesome, guys? So right out of the package, it's not old putty. It hasn't been used. You saw me load the pen. And we are placing ABs without any issues. I was trying to have an accent and that didn't work. One, two, three, four. And then this one. Just put down 6 of them. No problem. See, it does not hold on to the AB drill. It does not take the coating off. It is like, it literally treats these like regular drills. So like I said, this is what I'll be using in all of my pens because I always had to have. Now, sometimes the Gorilla Putty did work with the ABs and sometimes it didn't. It was a hit or miss. I didn't know why it would work sometimes and then why sometimes it didn't. I don't know if it was like how long I've been using the Gorilla Putty. Like, I don't know, but, so I would always have to have a pen with wax on the side if it was giving me a hard time. And I'm not going to have to do that anymore. I am not going to have to mess with anything else. And yeah, they all still have their coating on it. Let me see if we can see it. I'm going to put these away. I've done all the S's. I'm going to try to zoom in so you can see the... So you can see what they look like. Okay. So yeah, that was my demo. I wanted to do that for you guys in case you were curious and why I've been raving about this stuff. So now you know. And yeah, now I'm gonna get into the real whip and chat part of it, okay? Just gonna drink some coffee. So Joy's Putty, check it out if you want. If you have a system, by all means, continue your system. Whatever makes you happy. That's what diamond painting's about. But now I'm going to go in the order I normally go in. So this is just a regular color. Mugi is in her crate sleeping. So we'll just do updates. Mugi is in her crate sleeping. She crawled in there when she was ready for bed and went to sleep. And then when Bob left for work, we were out in the living room, all of us together. And then when Bob went to work, he closed the gate and I came in here. So yeah, she's just, she loves her crate. She loves to go in there and sleep when she's ready. I'm going to show you a picture of her when she was younger. She was 3 months this past Monday. And but like a few weeks ago, this picture, a couple weeks ago, I think I took this picture of her sleeping under our entertainment center. And we were like, yeah, that's not going to be for very long. So she tried to crawl under there today and she's too big for it. And when she couldn't get under there, she just went in her crate. So she likes to be, you know, the vet tech said that they're den dogs and they like to be like in a confined space of their own space, you know. And I guess it's true because she liked to crawl into that entertainment center spot and sleep, and we would pull her out and put her in her crate after she fell asleep. But now, since she can't fit in there, she just goes in her crate. And then here's pictures of her. I posted these on Instagram, but if you don't have Instagram, then you can check them out here. Here's my 3-month pictures. So I got one of those placards that, you know, moms get for newborns. And I said to Bob, since we'll never have our own baby, I'm going to do this for her every month until she turns a year. So, yeah, that's her 3-month photos. And you can see she can be a ham. So, yeah, things are going really well with her. She gets the zoomies still. Of course, she's a puppy. But her, like, overall, I think her behaviors have improved. You know, we have her in training and she does really well with the commands. She, you know, will listen to us and she does well with, like, we can put the bowl of food down and we tell her stay and we put the bowl of food down and she won't go after the bowl of food until we say break, and then she'll, you know, get up and go after the food. But, you know, she'll just sit there until we tell her. So she, like, all the things that they taught us, she does, and she does very well. She's a very smart dog. Her potty training has improved quite a bit the past couple days. I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't still have, she had an accident. Only one that I know of yesterday. But she has been going to the front door. She doesn't bark. So that's what we were like, kind of like, oh, she doesn't tell us. She's a very quiet dog, very quiet. She does not bark. Very rarely does she bark. She watches everything. She watches everything. But very rarely does she bark. And I said to Bob, I'm like, you know, we really need to give this dog a way to tell us that she has to go to the bathroom. We need a way for her to communicate that to us. But what she's been doing is she just walks to the front door. She just walks over to the front door and stands in front of it. So our eyes are always on her. So as soon as she starts walking over, you know, we look over, we walk over and we see her just sitting there waiting. So we know she has to go out. Now, the thing is if we're not watching her, I think she would probably just go to the bathroom right there if we didn't respond quick enough. I don't know though, because we do respond quick because we are watching her. Oh man, I'm doing the wrong symbol. I hate that. I hate that for me. Let me just move these guys over. I started to do number 6, but I'm actually supposed to be doing these staples. So I'm just going to slide them over. Luckily, I might have to turn the light out to, oh, no, that's the wrong one. Really see the color. But these slide. This glue is very sticky, but it's still, they still slide. But you know, they're never as straight if you don't place them the way you should be placing them. That's good. Hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. I might just fast forward this so I don't have to torture you. All right, I think that's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. All right, not the 6, the staple. We're doing the staple. All right, I forget what I was talking about. I know it's something along the lines of the potty training. So yeah, you know, the things that were frustrating us about her was her biting. And she's still doing that, but she's a puppy, and you know, we can kind of redirect her, and sometimes she doesn't listen to us when we say no biting, but a lot of times she does now, and she'll stop. Depends on how wired up she is, because she can get quite, you know, energetic, and she's just trying to like get rid of some of that energy. We're also utilizing, you know, chew time. The problem is that she has lost interest in a lot of the harder, longer lasting bones. Her favorite thing, and the one thing that she will never say no to, and she will chew until she's finished it, is a pig ear. She loves her pig ears, but she actually eats them. So like, it's not like a bully stick where she'll chew on. I mean, I didn't realize that, you know, bigger dogs will eat the bully stick in a couple sessions, but a pig ear only lasts her, you know, for like 20 minutes, and then she's done it, and she ate the whole thing, you know. So it's not like we can keep giving her pig ears all day. And she was, okay. Also, we went and got her second set of shots, and she's not allowed to be around, I think I said this in my last whip and chat. She can't be around other dogs until her last set of shots will be, which I scheduled for June 12th is when she'll be able to finally go to daycare, socialize with other dogs. Like, you know, there's all these dogs in the community that she watches walk by, and she hasn't been able to say hi to any of them. So, you know, we have to wait until June 12th. Fine. But this last time that we went and we took her, we took a stool sample, and she tested positive for some kind of parasite. So she's been on an antibiotic, and they said that this parasite can come from eating all kinds of crap. And I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense, because this dog is constantly trying to eat stuff. Like, it's gotten a little better. Like, when we first started taking her outside, she was eating like everything. I mean, just nonstop trying to eat all the things, like I call them Pinocchios, but they're little seed pods that fall off of trees, and I don't know which tree. I don't know if it's a maple tree or what, but she would try to hoover all of them up. I mean, it was ridiculous, the amount of crap that she was eating off of the sidewalks. And I mean, we literally could not walk her anywhere, and she was just trying to eat everything inside the grass. It was a pain in the tushy. So I'm like, that makes sense. I'm not surprised she picked something up because, yeah, I mean, she was just constantly eating stuff. And she still tries to eat a lot of stuff, but it's not as bad. Like those Pinocchio things, she ignores now. But, you know, she's still always digging in the grass for stuff, constantly. And anyway, so she's on this antibiotic, and ever since we put her on this antibiotic, she took her last dose today. It was 6 days of antibiotics. Her appetite seemed to has diminished. And so I'm hoping that her appetite goes back up, because her appetite was pretty on point prior to starting this antibiotic. And so then we were thinking, you know, maybe she seems to get tired of things. Like, she gets tired of the chew things. She gets tired of her food. She gets tired of her toys. Like, so I said to Bob, you know, if she doesn't start eating her food more, because she's not finishing her meals, we might switch her food to something else. I'm thinking Purina Pro Plan, because I watched this veterinarian do, she does a lot of comparisons and like analysis on dog food, and it ranked pretty high, the Purina. You know, she claims to not be affiliated with anyone or, you know, anything like that. So she has a rating system based on the dog's needs. So for Mugi, I Googled, you know, Purina Pro Plan for large breed puppy, because large breed puppy is any dog that's going to grow to be over 70 pounds. So she gets like the nutrition requirement for large breed puppy, and she compares it to the dog food. And the Purina Pro Plan and scored pretty high. She said it, you know, it was definitely something that meets all of the dog's nutritional needs. So I think we're going to try that if, after being off this antibiotic, her appetite does not improve, because she went from eating like almost 3 cups a day to like not finishing any of her meals. She hardly ate. She finished her dinner today, but it's because she hardly ate any of her lunch. So, where before she was eating all of her breakfast, all of her lunch. Yeah, so we'll see. So that's what's going on. Oh, we took her swimming. Here's a picture of her in a life vest. My aunt has a pool, and we went over to see her on Memorial Day. And Bob went into the pool. It was... did I tell you guys this story? It was not nice. And I might have told you guys this story in my kit down. I don't even remember what I talk about anymore. But anyway, here's a picture of her in her life vest. I know I didn't share that At least I don't think I did. My memory's not the best. So, I don't know what, now I'm thinking about it, I don't remember what I talked about in that weapon, in that kit down in chat. I have no idea. So yeah, we took the Moogs. I have all kinds of nicknames for her. I call her the Moogs, the Moogster, Mugi Bear. Yeah, she didn't like the water. We're gonna try again. Yeah, I did talk about this because I said I wasn't getting in that water. No. Okay. So that's where we're at with Mugi. She's doing really well. Even though she hasn't been eating all of her food, she's still growing like a weed. But when I look at pictures of dogs her age, like, I feel like she's so skinny compared to them. And I don't know if it's just because she is very long. Her paws are huge. I will say that. Her paws are very big. And she, I mean, I don't know. She looks like she looks bigger every day, so. And she's certainly heavier because I'm having a hard time. Like, I'm not going to be able to pick her up soon. And she wants to be picked up like a baby. A lot of times she does, like, she wants me to pick her up. And I'm just like, I'm not going to be able to do this for very much longer. So I'm taking advantage of it now. I pick her up as much as I can. But, yeah, it's coming a lot sooner than I would like. That I'm not going to be able to do that. But she's adorable. I had her outside today. And this lady was walking and she's like, is that a Rottweiler puppy? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, can I pet her? And I was like, of course. She came over and she just was like, she just loves people. She just like fell on her back and was like letting her rub her belly and stuff. She's like, she is so cute. I mean, everybody's just like, she's such a doll. Everybody that meets her, they just think she's so sweet. And, you know, she has her friends, certain people she knows in the neighborhood. They come up. She gets so excited. But, yeah, we're doing good. Bob's doing most of the training. You know, he listens to all the training. I haven't listened to it. I can't listen to it. I can't listen to it. It's so long. And I feel like it's a little drawn out. And I'm just like, for me, sometimes, you know, when I'm trying to learn something, I need to read it. Like, I need some handheld stuff. Like, listening, I don't always absorb, and I find myself constantly over and over again rewinding the videos and having to re-listen to it because I'm just like, wait, what was he talking about? Over and over and over again. And like usually like by the 5th time, I'm just like, okay, I've had enough. I'm clearly not absorbing this because my mind keeps drifting, and you know, I guess I'm not finding it very interesting. So it's just not holding my attention. You know, I even tried like taking notes to make it hold my interest more, but yeah, I don't know. But Bob, God bless him, he's been listening to all the videos because we get quizzed and stuff on it. We were sitting up, we both just worked, and he's like, okay, the trainer's gonna call us to see how we're doing. He said, and she wants us to have the quiz and analysis all done before she calls. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, like, this is literally after our second work shift in a row in the morning, and we're both like half dead to the world. And so he asked, he's like, what are the 3 types of communication with your dog? And I opened my mouth to say something, and it just hung open, and I just was staring at him like, what? We started laughing so hard, he was dying. He was like, if you could see your face. And I was just like, I don't know. I think I started to fall asleep. I swear to God, I think I like started to just fall asleep on him, and I like shook my head, and I'm like, wait, what happened? And he's like dying laughing, and he's still just sitting there because he couldn't think either. And we ended up not finishing the quiz. I was like, I can't do this. Now, first of all, I couldn't do it because I didn't know any of the answers, because I didn't listen to any of the material. Like, why? So I have this, like, they don't, because I asked the trainer, I'm like, can I print up like the information from somewhere? Like, can I have like a physical copy that I can read? And she gave it wasn't like a pamphlet, so it had some cheat things in it, but it wasn't like the detailed information. So I'm flipping through this pamphlet trying to find the answers and basically cheat. And I don't know. Yeah, we haven't been scoring very high, let's just put it that way. And I said to him, I said, like, a lot of this stuff, like, Bob, like, part of it is they want the dog to, like, not get distracted. So they're trying to teach the dog to eat outside and not be distracted by anything that's going on around them. And Bob's like, I don't want her to not be aware of her surroundings. Like, I want her to you know, if someone starts walking by the house, her to look up and watch them and be aware that there's somebody there. Like, I don't want her to just keep her head in the bowl and not know what's going on. He's like, you know, I don't want to discourage that. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like a lot of this training is like they want you to make this like militant dog that's, you know, like, you know, you see the professional trainers, and it's just sitting there waiting for its next command and whatever. I don't necessarily, I don't want that. I just want her, I said to him, I just want her to stop biting, to, you know, listen to basic commands, and not dislocate my shoulder when I'm walking her because she wants to go somewhere. Like, that's the main thing. I want to be able to walk her and, you know, not have to worry about her dragging me across the mud because she saw a squirrel, you know, or something. So, this next lesson that we go to tomorrow is supposed to teach us, like, how to loose leash walk where she's not, like, dragging us. That's what I want to learn. That's the main thing I want to learn. So you see how nice this putty is so far. This I haven't done any more ABs yet, so this has all been just regular, but I'll let you know when I pull out an AB. And I'm not, I used to save the ABs to the end, but I don't really do that all the time anymore, because I do it by, like, what symbol is there's the most of, or is sticking out to me the most, or something along those lines. So yeah. So I also wanted to tell you guys about my hair biopsy. So I was right, I am losing my hair. I mean, I'm hopefully, you know, not like going bald, but I have what is it called? Genetic women's pattern hair loss. And again, I don't remember if I told you guys this. I feel like I didn't. So yeah, I'm on minoxidil, which is basically Rogaine. And I have to put it in my, I feel like I did tell you guys this. Jeez, my memory is getting bad. My memory is getting really bad. I have to do it. I have to put it in my hair every day for the rest of my life. Did I tell you guys this? I think I did. I can't remember. But if I didn't, there you go. That's what happens. Yeah, my biopsy was positive. I'm not, you know, I was a little upset when I found out, like, who wouldn't be, but she basically was like, you know, you could look at your mom, and, because I told her my mom's hair has thinned out, you know, and she's like, you could look at your mom and get an idea of, like, how your hair might fall out. And she has a full head of hair, so it's just a lot thinner than it was. So there's that. Every year, getting older. What about you? And I'm going to update you on my books. So right now, I listened to this book called The Fourth Wing, and I finished it. So I took out on Hoopla the first part of the second book, because the only thing honestly, I'm not sure if I like it, but have you guys heard an audiobook that was dramatized? So they make it like almost like a movie. They have like background sounds and noises, and, you know, I guess if like they say they're coming up on a stream, they'll have like a stream in the background, the noise of a stream. I'm not sure if I like it, because sometimes I feel like I can't tell if they're reading it word for word. They have like, every character has a different voice. It's like they actually have a bunch of different actors doing their characters, and I don't think that they say, you know, so-and-so said, because they want you to know, they want you to be able to distinguish from the voice. I can't tell. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting lost, because I don't think that they say the name all the time of who's talking like they do in a book. And so I feel like I'm getting lost sometimes. Or I'm just like, wait, who said that? And for that reason, I'm not really that much of a fan. But Hoopla doesn't have the second book as just an audiobook. They only have the dramatization copy. And I think they only have the first part too. That's another thing. So I don't even think I can listen to the second part, so then I'm like, well, maybe it doesn't come up unless I listen to the first part, because they don't want people to accidentally take out the wrong book first. I don't know. So I I took out the first part because I want to listen to it, and I'm hoping that the second part shows up. I don't know. So I'm listening to that, and then I'm almost done the fourth or the last book, the 5th book of A Court of Thorns and Roses. And I'm really enjoying that book. I love it so far. And then I'm going to need something else to read on the treadmill. And so I already lined up, and I think I talked about this book series before. I read it already, but I went ahead and I bought the first book again because I really loved it. And when I pulled it out of the Amazon box, Bob was like, oh, that series was so good. He read it too, and it was such a good series. He really enjoyed it. He's like, I hope they make that into a movie. It's called Fallen by Lauren Kate. It's a really good book, and I am doing some ABs here. So I am going to read that book, and then someone from work wants me to read, it's called Filthy Rich Vampires, and apparently she was like at the airport and she found the first book and she needed something to read, so she bought it, and then it's a 4-book series, and she in less than a week was on the 4th book. She said it was so good, and she's like, Kim, please read it so that I have someone to talk to about it. So I told the other girls that we're on a group chat with for A Court of Thorns and Roses about it, and so we're going to read that book next. So those are the books that I'm reading. I do want to listen to another Brandon Sanderson, maybe The Way of Kings, or I saw one called I was listening to Elantris, and that was really good. I actually need to take that out again because I was enjoying it, but because of not being able to come back in here, I wasn't able to finish it, and my rental time ran out. So I would like to take that out again and finish it. That's apparently Brandon Sanderson's first book ever, and it was interesting as far as I got through. So those are the books that I'm listening to and or reading. I'm really enjoying the fact that I've gotten back into reading, because I've been wanting to read, but I just didn't know when I would do it. And now I have the perfect opportunity. I went today to get a massage, and I did not give that canvas to Penny yet, because I haven't framed it. And honestly, the only reason why I haven't framed it, I've been putting it off, is because I just don't look forward to having to fix those lines in it, because I think I'm going to have to take off the drills and replace them just to, oh man, my back, just to fix the lines. And there's nothing I hate more than having to take drills off. I can't stand it. Absolutely drives me nuts. So I've been putting it off and putting it off. So anyway, I went to see her for the first time in months, and she was like, basically like, dude, you need to come more. She said that the whole left side of my body was a mess, because I said to her, I don't know if I hurt myself, but something's going on with my right, not my shoulder, but the rhomboid. My right rhomboid is killing me. like right now it hurts. I have an icy hot patch on it. I think I have to replace it because it is killing me. It hurts even just walking on the treadmill. I have to constantly like roll my shoulder back. And she really dug into it. And so now it's sort of the touch too on top of it. And she said that it was basically, I mean, she speaks in very broken English, but she was basically saying like it, she said my whole left side of the body, my body was like a mess. She said there's a huge ball knot in my leg. And I said to Bob, well, that makes sense because my right knee has been killing me. It comes and goes. Like, I don't know. So I can still, you know, do my weightlifting with my right leg, but my right knee hurts on and off. And I think it was because it must have had this knot in it. So I'll see. I haven't had any pain in that right knee today. We'll see if it's gone away for a while. But man, my shoulder blade or rhomboid or whatever is killing me. I actually have to take breaks from diamond painting because of it. Like right now, it is on fire. I wonder if I pulled something. I don't know. But if I did, I didn't feel it. Like I never did something and was like, ow. It just started to slowly ache. And she was like, you need to come more because it's been like 2 months. And I definitely work out too much to not go more often. And Bob was like, man, my body was killing me. He's like, I don't realize how sore I am until I go and get a massage. And then he realizes, like, he should have done that sooner. Oh. I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, okay. I'm almost done this. I'm trying to like finish it, but so here's the Joy's Putty with rhinestones, but I've never had a problem with rhinestones. I feel like anything can lay rhinestones and not give me a problem. But I've done quite a few ABs. I did 2 different yellow ABs while I was sitting here talking to you guys. So you can see I've never had a problem facing anything. And yeah. So if you ordered Joy's Putty, because she said a few of you guys have, let me know in the comments how it works for you. Are you completely obsessed like I am and placing ABs without any issues now? I'm curious. Or are you still having problems with ABs? So, let's see here. Number one. Number one is a regular drill. I was hoping to have this finished for you guys, but I don't know. I was watching, so I've been watching more TV because of having to be in the living room with the dog. And I actually took my one diamond painting and put it back on my kitchen counter so that I can diamond paint while she's chewing, like in chew time. So today I gave her a pig ear, and while she was chewing that, I diamond painted at the kitchen counter because I can't bring her in here. There's just too much that would distract her and she would get into. And I left it out there because I feel bad because my daughter's like out there and she probably wants to use the counter to eat. But I am going to have to watch the dog again tomorrow. And I don't want to have to move everything out there again. So I just left it out there. It's my Dreamer's Designs because I'm still... I finished one of the 3 squares that I need to finish for this week. Because I've been working on this one so much. But the first square was super confetti heavy. And the next 2 are going to be much faster. So I'm not worried about it. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I've been watching a lot more TV. And I finally saw, I've, you know, I love Keanu Reeves. Just because they say, you know, he's such a nice person and he's, you know, so down to earth, and, you know, his wife is beautiful, but, you know, she's not 19, like weirdo Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sorry, but that just irks me. And, you know, she's like age appropriate, his wife or his fiance. And, he just seems like such a normal guy. And, I finally got to see some of John Wick. And I'm like, they say he's so nice. And then in this movie, I don't know how many people he shot in the head. I was like, this movie is violent. But more importantly, what I got out of it was he's left-handed. He had a sign for something, and I was like, wait a minute. He's left-handed. And then I Googled it, and he is. That's why he's so awesome. In case you guys didn't know, yes, I am diamond painting with my left hand. It said, too, he's ambidextrous, too, though, because it said he's left-handed, but he does all his stunts right-handed. I'm like, I am left-handed. However, I do quite a few things right-handed. I've talked about this. This is not new news, but yeah, I was like, cool. Keanu Reeves and I are lefties. And I've been watching a lot of, I always loved this, like Caribbean Life or beachfront bargain hunts. I used to think I wanted to live on the beach. I don't think that anymore because I don't sit out in the sun. So, you know, I don't think I would be out there quite that often. Like we have a community pool here, and I went like one time last year, I think. So I don't think I'll, you know, and I always said to myself, oh, I want a pool. But I don't think I would actually like sit out there. So but I don't know. Have you guys ever watched this? I like watching it though. I used to think I wanted to retire in a condo on the beach, and I watched so many episodes, and every time I would look up the area that whatever that episode the people were, you know, trying to move to. And a lot of times it was like Texas And then Alabama. Who would have thought Alabama on the beach? I don't know. I never would have thought, hey, I want to move to Alabama on the beach. But yeah, they had some really nice. And then I was researching there. I remember Padre Island in Texas, a lot of Texas. And then I was like, I want to move to Destin, Florida. Destin Beach, Florida. Or Panama Island in Florida. Like, and then I think Panama, it's called Panama Island. I think they got hit by really bad by a tornado. Not a tornado, a hurricane. I'm pretty sure they got hit really bad with a hurricane. And then I was like, see, that's another thing you'd have to worry about. Like, you'd have to worry about, like, you'd have to get flood insurance, which is super expensive. Like, there's a lot of things. I was like, maybe this isn't so realistic for me. But yeah, so I've been watching that again. And we were at work and they were talking about William Shatner on the news or something. And so there was a bunch of us in a patient room. I think we were turning a patient, like, and the patient wasn't awake. They were sedated. And I think we were turning the patient and the TV was on. And one of the nurses was like, did William Shatner pass away? Because he was on the news. And I was like, did he? And so, of course, one of the younger nurses was like, who's William Shatner? And I was like, the dude from Star Trek. And they were like, they didn't know what Star Trek was. I was like, what? And I was like, I said, you don't know what Star Trek is? And they're like, no, I never watched those movies. I guess there are Star Trek movies. I was like, it's a show. Like, we were like, he was the original Star Trek guy. And they were like, oh, that's why I don't know. I never watched those movies. They did know what Star Trek was, but they didn't know it was a show. And I was like, no, we're talking about the original show. And they were like, oh, it was a show? I was like, oh my God. Why does this keep happening to me? Why do you guys keep reminding me of how old I am? Oh, it was so funny. And then I had no idea. Then the one nurse was like, yeah, he's like 90. I'm like, what? Stop it. No way he's 90. I'm like, I know Clint Eastwood's like 93 or 4 or something like that. But yeah, apparently he's like 90 years old or 90. I mean, I was like, wasn't he just in like a brand new commercial last year? He definitely didn't look 90 in that commercial. I'm pretty sure he didn't anyway. So we're gonna put that big jewel here. Boom. Look how pretty. All right, I'm gonna turn the light out. We finished a whole square. Why? Because of Joy's putty. Because I didn't have to switch back and forth. I'm gonna show you guys all the special drills. So there's all the pink ones. Here's all the yellow and white. Pink. And then there's some blue ones here. I know, maybe not ABs. No blue ABs. But look at these drills. Aren't they perfect? Yes. It's gorgeous. All right, guys. I'm going to end the video here. My back is killing me. I got to put a new patch on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up on the way out. If you want to see more from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family and friends here at Kimbaskrafts. I would love to have you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. Keep dyeing and painting.